Yo.
Hey.
I think we're live, guys. We are live.
Oh, right.
We are. Myself, Mikey D. We got Hatfield Kid in here. What's up, gentlemen? You ready for tonight?
Yeah, buddy. Let's see if anyone can force a
man,
game.
You're breaking up there, Mikey.
All right,
going in and out. Hatfield, do you hear, buddy?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
There he is. Or maybe it's
Hello.
Maybe it's my connection.
You sound good to me. I mean, you always do.
See, it sounds like you're losing cellular service to me. I don't know what's going on.
Any better on my end?
Yeah, same thing. I'm leaving and I'm coming back.
Okay, yeah. Mikey, you sound good to me.
Thank you, sir. Let's see how Dan sounds now. Dan, how does it sound?
Hey guys, you're all live on stream right now.
Hey.
Letting you
Hello.
know. Yeah, stream is live right now. Just letting you guys know. This is all out there.
Thanks, Sean. We're just trying to figure it out.
I'm having technical difficulties. Everybody's going in and out, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. So
Okay, weird. Blank
if you, as long as you guys can hear each other, I guess that's what matters.
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah,
we're still warming up here, so it's all you guys. Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out to
sweet.
everybody watching, and right at 8:45, we'll switch it over to the games.
All right, he meant 9:45, but that's
9:45,
Eastern
right.
time
It's
because I'm crazy.
Central.
All right, boys. Well, you want to take the reins on this, Hatfield, or you want me to try this thing?
Oh, lead us off. I've been
All right,
living
well-
under a rock for a little bit, so I've been dealing with the sickness because of kids and all that, so I am just getting back up to speed. So looks like we got Moscow and Dalhousie. Moscow up 2-1. Cheesesteaks Generals. Phillies up 2-1. Did you watch the games last night?
I did not. I had to take care of some things with the family, so I was able to pop in very quickly for Game 3, but not enough to get a sample size for the flow of the series or anything. But tonight's a big night, man, because the home field advantage is going to switch. Last night, Moscow was home for 2 of the 3 games. Cheesegates were home for 2 of their 3 games, and you see how those scores look right now. Dalhousie had Game 3 at home. They're going to have Game 4 at home tonight, and then they're going to alternate home and away the rest of the way. So this is a big one. Same situation with the Generals as well. Both of them trying to even up the series, and they both have home ice for Game 4, which is the first game of the evening. So we'll see how that plays out.
I mean, these guys are all super scrappy, and the way I look at it, most of these guys have been more or less in the playoffs for a while now, because I just realized that Gotham City and the Blazing Bears, number 1, number 2 in our standings going into the playoffs, were both upset in the first round. So you, sorry, I've been having this cold, so every once in a while I'm going to cough and lose my voice. So what I've been noticing is that these guys have been grinding it out for weeks on end, and so I'm wondering if it's that rest versus rust mentality, and our number 1s, number 2 are out, and these guys who were grinding are now bringing it.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I always think the first period is kind of a feeling out period, and if both teams keep it close, the second period's where guys start to kind of pull away a little bit and open up leads and everything. So we'll have to see who comes out hot out the gate, who can bounce back, who can recover and make adjustments.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think, well, actually, I'll be really curious now that these guys played each other 3 games, how much talk has happened behind the scenes in their private Discord chats, trying to explain the philosophies and strategies the other team's been doing, trying to counter that, and then attack right off. But for most of the part, we're probably going to be seeing very different lineups, so it'll be curious. But I'm expecting people to come out guns blazing right out the get go.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be that big matchup on the offense versus defense. How many shots a goalie's seeing early on, and how teams are moving the puck and whatnot.
Yeah. Do we have lineups out somewhere around here, right?
We do. I can grab those if you'd like. That should be in the media. Nope, that's in the owner chat. All right. Let's see. So for Dalhousie against Moscow, looks like we got Chef J Smashes at center. Hoagie's going to be on wing with Buck Neeson at D. Rose Petal Killer is going to be their goalie. And for the Moscow 69ers against them, we have Barkov at center, Boyer at wing, Mustangs on D, and TG Girl in net. Who would you give the advantage to in those 2 lines?
Oof.
So you got Chef, Hoagie, Buck, and Rose against Barkov, Mustangs, Boyer, and TG Girl.
My God, that's such good lineups.
Unfortunately,
Hey, Dan.
can you guys hear me?
Yep.
You sound great to me.
Hey, yay! I would say it's going to be a close call, but I'd give that game to Moscow. I think Barkov is going. I think Barkov is going to be a lot for that line. It's a very different team with Barkov out there, and with Chef coming in replacement of Master Collier, we're going to see the difference, right? So I know that Chef historically has played, I believe, with Section 8. That was kind of his primary, and if there's no section, we're going to see. It's definitely a mix-up for Dalhousie, so maybe it'll benefit, maybe it won't, but hey, you never know. Again, I honestly thought that we would be playing Moscow right now, not Dalhousie, so, well, actually, if we would have won, it would have been flipped. I think Moscow would have played the Generals.
Oh, wow.
Or no, they would have they would have played the Generals, and we would have played the Cheesecakes.
I think we should definitely flesh this out.
No, I think it's going to be good matchups tonight either way.
Me too, and I think let's just say hypothetically, the Moscow beats Dalhousie. I feel like a 3-1 lead isn't exactly the safest one either, because there's some pretty serious firepower on Dalhousie still, and they can kind of claw their way back in fairly quickly.
Oh yeah, they score goals. That's never been an issue for them. Even in the games that they lost this season, I mean, they were losing games 11-8 sometimes. I mean, it was crazy. Now, I'm sure that was frustrating for them, but it also got them into the playoffs. They played really tough hockey. So,
for sure,
Moscow are defending champs. It's going to be an uphill battle to get to close. It's going to be a struggle either way. I think Moscow hopefully doesn't look past these first 2 games, and keep their eye on the prize. Listen, they won 2. All they need is 2, and with those lines, I put my money on Moscow, but I'll never count out Dalhousie.
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards Dalhousie. I think Bucky back there on D, he is just an unreal vacuum for scooping up pucks. If you try to go cross crease on him, he gets it. I don't understand it. I've been trying to emulate it for 2 seasons now, and just the way that Moscow plays, they're so aggressive. There's so many going to be 2-on-1 breakouts, and I would say that out of 10 2-on-1s, I think Bucky's going to break up most of them. So I'll be really curious. I think the biggest thing to watch is, can Chef Smash and Hoagie pair up together? Can they get that chemistry going in the front of the net and get the goals in? Not worried about Bucky in the back end. Rose Petal, he's been great goalie all season. I think it's between them and TG Girls probably a wash. They're both just good goalies, and just see how it all plays out. But this is the playoffs, and just one or two fluky bounces, or EA goals as we call them, can change everything.
You're not wrong.
And then what about the other matchup? What do we got for rosters for Philly and the Generals tonight?
Oh, I lost those lines. Dan, can you access them any chance? Oh, well, I might have just found them.
Let's go, girls.
There we go. All right, very quickly, it looks like Pillsbury Creamer at center, Matt Attack is at wing. Gritty's their D-man with Shawnahue in net. Is the line that it looked like was getting posted to go up against Shady Reaper at wing for the Cheeseskates, with McEwen at center, Caffrey on D, and Brick World in net. That's a formidable lineup. For sure. Yeah, that's not a fun call. That's not a fun cast to try and get on.
That's nasty right there.
High five.
High five, yeah. That's a hell of a line. Philly's coming out swinging. Trying to close this bad boy out first two. That's the plan, Stan. That's what I'm thinking.
For sure. I don't want to break owner admin privileges here, and I know this was said to me privately, but I did play with Caffrey and Sad Attorney earlier today, and they kind of gave me a glimpse into their game plan, which was to score more goals than the Generals. And
you can't say that. No.
Yeah, and they wanted to hold the Generals to less goals than what they scored so they could be victorious.
Man, we're going to have to talk about that.
Yeah. It seemed pretty offensive.
You know what? But I think the Generals might have a similar game plan. I don't know. Barkov's got his stream fired up.
Those guys wouldn't budge, but they did mention that they'd like to score more goals than the Cheeseskates.
Let's talk about predictions. Let's talk predictions for that series. I mean, what's the Generals lineup?
Oh, I just read Sean. It was
Sean.
Sean in net, Gritty at D. Oh my gosh.
McEwen center. Oh wait, no.
McEwen's
right.
Nope. No.
Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. So
Pillsbury,
Mad Attack and wing, Gritty D, Shawnahue, goal. But they did say that there's a chance, depending on somebody's availability, they might switch things around. So I think once people start loading in, we'll get a closer idea.
And with that said, it's 9:44, so we should be seeing some action pretty quickly here.
Looks like we're waiting on Caffrey. So what do we want to do predictions on the night?
Yeah.
For sure. You want to lead it off?
Oh, let's do it. All right. I am going to say, I'm going to say this, and I also hope it happens, is Dalhousie's taking 2 out of 3 tonight, and we're going to be back here tomorrow for Game 7.
Ooh, full prediction.
Between those two. And I believe that Philly's going to take 2 games tonight in 3 games. So they'll win in 6 and move on.
Dan?
Boy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Philly in 6, and I'm gonna say Moscow in 5. I think that line is. Both of these lines, to me, I think we're on a path of a repeat cup. In my personal opinion, I think we're on a path of a rematch of last season's cup, and I think it'll end up Moscow Philly. And I don't think we're going to see Thursday hockey, in my personal opinion, but I would love to be wrong either way.
Same here, man. I think both series ends. There's no Game 7, but I think if there's a chance of a Game 7, it's in the Dalhousie and Moscow matchup. I feel like the Cheesecakes are going for the throat, and I think that might be the downfall of the Generals in this one. But I will also say that every one of my predictions have been wrong so far. So good news for the Generals.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What about Army? Army's not talking, but he sure is smashing a button. How?
Oh,
last
you guys
second production.
don't believe in the Generals? Nobody believes in the Generals.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
take
Sean.
that as
Listen,
motivation there, Sean.
Listen, I'm taking it for the Generals, man. I'm gonna say the Generals in 6.
I gotta jump back to the party. I just wanted to be funny for a second. Thanks.
Someone has to be the Byron Saxon of
Why
the
start now,
VVHL.
Sean? I'm just trying to bait him back in there. I'm just teasing.
He's not coming. His head better be in that game because
Yeah, man.
boy, oh
He's
boy.
calling for my chirping, man. We got a problem.
I'm gonna go for
Sean-
Generals in 6, but I think Moscow takes it over Marauders. I think it's over
I think
tonight.
Sean's gonna have to play out of his mind in net. That's the only way it happens for the Generals. He's gonna have to play.
I think he can do
on
it. I
his.
think he can do it.
I not that I don't think he's capable. Sean's one of the best players in our league, and man, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be feeling too thrilled walking in against Philly or Moscow in this game.
No.
In these game fours, holy smokes!
Not
we
seeing
got one
those
firing
lineups,
up.
man.
Firing up.
Hey guys.
Hey there, Mikey boy.
How is everyone's night going?
About to watch the puck drop in Dalhousie is home.
Russia puck
Dalhousie.
drops you.
Oh, you'll drop puck in Moscow.
If I could change, and he could change, and we all could change.
Dude, that's what ended the Cold War. You're welcome, Rock. You know, Moscow wins the face-off, but immediately Dalhousie gets the puck. 1T, great save.
I think Dalhousie's playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I remember the last week of the season, if I'm remembering correctly, the 69ers gave it to him pretty good. So I think they're going to be...
What a save again.
Already some really good saves out there.
TG Girl's not messing around. And if I'm her, I'm yelling at my D-man. What are we doing here, guys? Let's go.
Clear that full pressure.
Maybe they
say TG Girl is one of those players that just continuously gets better, and you just keep on thinking like, oh no, they've peaked, they're going to plateau, and she doesn't. She just keeps on getting better, and as the opponent, it's annoying because I don't want my goalies, the other team's goalie, to be good. So she's just been at it and been great.
Dalhousie back the other way. Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is only her second season ever in a league. She has one cup under her belt, and she's in the semis right now. So she's obviously doing something right back there. Well done. And, she is going to be a future owner, season 4 owner.
Nice.
Which is very interesting.
Good save there by Rose.
Still 0-0 halfway through the first. A little back and forth. I think they're feeling each other out right now. Mike, what do you think? This is a little conservative for Moscow.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when you were having your technical difficulties, is that I really feel like both first periods are going to be kind of a feeling out period where guys are just trying to see how both teams are kind of coming at the goalies, how they're entering zones, how they're moving the puck,
taking their time,
and then working those
around with the puck.
after.
Very rare for Moscow. They are usually just
that
shoot first, ask questions later. But Dalhousie has been crashing the net. Good goal.
What a goal.
I got to credit their defense there. They've been just hanging back, let Moscow kind of work it around, which isn't really their game. And they eventually made a couple mistakes there. So they weren't hyper aggressive on defense, which is interesting to see. And that was just a good outlet and one quick move, and we got a goal and a lead.
Philly and the Generals about to kick off.
Dalhousy's doing a really good job of moving the puck around the zone, trying to get that pressure meter up, and then just one mistake, big hit by Barkov, and they're moving the puck up. And this is the Moscow that we usually know. Just north-south.
By Bucky. He's playing back. He's playing that point exactly where he should be. You cannot be playing too aggressive against this team because you don't want to give up too many breakaways to any person on that line.
Yep, that's what I thought would happen. So it's going to be really just two
Smart
forwards
shot
on everybody.
Good save.
Oh,
we got a
got
penalty shot. Oh, boy. Can't do that.
We have in Philadelphia or Winnipeg. One of them.
You can. What a save. Great save.
Good
That's Rosie back there. Man, he played great last night. And he played amazing in the first round. Cheesecake's already getting a little spicy to start it off. Cheesecake's possessing, taking their time. Great save. Man, this is normally a general's move of taking their time with the puck, trying to possess.
Good block.
The other way.
Get
2-on-1
for a
great
second.
Save.
Another great save off the 1T there.
Well,
Philly's definitely got lots of puck control in this one.
I mean, Sean came to play some net, man.
And just like that, Moscow's on the board. That ties things up with 50 seconds to go in the first. Game number 1. There it is. Philly finally buries a one-timer into the corner. Gives them an early lead.
Man, that backdoor feed's been deadly all year for those guys.
Yeah, they got the D chasing, and they're just setting up shop right on the corner.
Yeah, that back post, can't leave that open. Philly will rip you apart with that one.
And we're going to go into the first intermission in our other game with it tied up Moscow and Dalhousie 1-1. As Mikey D called it, I feel like that's a feeling them out period. We'll see how people adjust in the second. But in the other game that's live right now, you've got all Philly so far.
Oh, yeah. Very physical game by them. It's only a 1-goal game, though. Listen, and there's a lot of hockey.
And if I was to tell you that Moscow and Dalhousie were only going to have 11 total shots in the first period, would you have believed me?
Yeah, I would, because they both play excellent defense. They really do. So I think both teams are trying to find the right opportunities. Dalhousie is a very big-time fast break team. Moscow's more possession-based. Moving that puck. I mean, they can break out for sure. They did it to every person on this chat.
Yeah, man. The Generals tie one in.
Generals get one in, tied it up. Great play.
Buried the rebound. Breakaway opportunity for Philly. And they bury
a goal.
Defensive turnover. And on the other one, another goal for Dalhousie.
Wow. There you go. 2-1 leads.
Gates are open. The gates
Oh,
are
yeah.
open. Goals
Sorry,
are
guys, for
flying.
coughing it right in the microphone. Thought I hit the mute button and I hit the wrong button.
Don't apologize to us. Apologize to the VVHL universe, bud.
My fans
Universe.
and the people that pay my mortgage, I am so sorry for just blowing out your eardrums there with my sick cough.
What do you
Back
mean,
the other
you
way.
people? What do you
What,
mean?
what do you mean?
Yeah, dude.
Good keep, good save. All right.
The
If you're
Generals.
Moscow, what are you thinking? What's going
Man,
on
I
in
think
Moscow?
Mikey, I don't like to say it, but Mikey D might have been right. I mean, that really felt like feeling out, and now everything is going ham.
The Generals. The pressure has changed in this Generals Cheesecake game.
Yep, they're playing more possessive hockey. They're taking their time, and even if they're not getting a shot on it, it's deep in their territory. So that's good.
Yeah, they're
For
not
them, at
forcing.
least.
They're not forcing. They're, like you
That
said,
doesn't-
slowing it right down.
What a pass, and he just split the seams and got it all the way up right too. But that's what Philly can do to you as well.
For sure.
Caffrey gets that puck out so quick.
4 teams though. There's no clear if this
finish.
team wins this series, they're gonna win the
Is that Shady
final.
Reaper?
Gosh,
Great finish by Shader.
There's
3-2.
no clear pull away team out of all 4 of these teams, to be honest.
No.
anything can happen.
Right.
Great
Gotta
defensive
want
play
it.
by Dalhousie.
Great man. A great man once said, "You gotta want it.
Yeah, man. You gotta want it.
You gotta want it."
Almost an own goal there for Moscow. Miscarry of the puck.
That's why you got to drink your Orega Quench for every game, man. It's important.
You want it. You know what I mean?
It makes a fellow wonder.
Makes a fellow wonder. You're right. Makes a fellow wonder who actually wants it.
A Rick Quinch thing.
Still waiting on my sample pack to come over to Southern Canada, but I think it's got stuck in customs or something.
Yeah,
there better been 2 there.
The roasted garlic gelato got recalled. The garlic went bad before they got to the shelf. So
that was the only thing that went bad with that entire product.
That was it. Another goal for
not mixing
cheesecake.
electrolytes and oregano together.
First off, it's from the plains of the Himalayas. All right,
That's true. That's everybody knows that's where the best is. All right,
you know what?
And
Maybe
back on things.
What a goal!
Philadelphia is looking so good.
Oh yeah, Dalhousie with another goal. Pretty sure that was Bucky who just ran that. Who was it? No, that was Chef that just ran it into the goal.
Chef J Smash, also known as Chef.
Yeah. And the J stands for
Jeffrey.
What is it?
Say
Jeffrey. Oh my goodness, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Smash.
Jeffrey.
Sir Jeffrey.
Boy, oh boy. Shawnee Hussein's some shots tonight. It's 4-2. Cheesecake's got a lead through 2 periods.
I think it's Josh. I think his real name is Josh. I'm not sure.
Dalhousie pots another
Dalhousie. Hoagie with a crazy angle. Didn't think he'd pull that one off.
I'm gonna retract my statement that I said everything I said. You know what? This is my own fault. Shouldn't have picked them. Pretty, at least a nice shot. Moscow's got to figure out something. This is real surprising. What a save.
There's the EA goal.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, here comes the timeout.
I will say this.
Moscow.
You know who we really didn't talk about in the pregame? Hoagie. And this is what I'll say about Hoagie. And the highest compliment I can give him is I think out of any person that had to play one-on-one against Wiley out of this entire season, I think he played his nuts off last week. So he's coming in riding high. They're a 6 seed. It's boom or bust for them. So 16 shots through 2 periods, 5-1. Oy. Moscow's got to
I
figure
think
out something.
shots were 4-7 going into this, and now they're what, 16-7? And Dalhousie's just come out and being
Putting them on 'em.
aggressive. Love
Yeah.
it.
Back the other way, cheesecakes and a goal, 5-2. What
Yeah.
a finish.
Especially
Shady
being on the
Reaper
bottom of
again.
that series 2-1.
For sure.
And as Rain said, it kind of makes a fellow wonder who wants it. Looks like the Marauders.
I don't want it.
Oh,
I don't
Rosie
want
got the first one. Couldn't get the second, 5-2.
Yeah.
Moscow response. That's exactly what they need.
Mm-hmm. Still lots of hockey left in that one.
Philly doing the dirty work behind their own net.
Oh, yeah. What? Cappy looks like he's floating, man.
Yeah, he was kind of glitching out there.
I kind of like it.
Just moonwalking.
Hell yeah. I ain't mad. EA
Space there.
Sports. Oh, backhand once, he ain't going to do it.
Oh, good forecheck there by Gritty.
I wonder,
Good
wait,
hang.
are both forwards right-handed? Yeah, they are. They are.
Oh, breakaway. Gritty.
And that's also another thing. How much ice time has Gritty seen out of the net this season?
Sorry to bug you. Sorry to cut you off there, Dan, but what a pass out that zone to start that round.
You ain't wrong, bro. You
Read
ain't wrong.
that needle, dude.
That one is
Great
worth
pass.
the interruption.
Shady Reaper.
This interruption's been brought to you by Orega Crunch.
Is that the granola bar offshoot?
Yeah. It's all made from the same exact product. We just mold it differently.
Just press it rather than liquefy it. Yeah.
You gotta try to sell it like produce.
That's
First
right.
come, first serve. It's better when it's right.
That's right. It's like a Little Caesars pizza. You know what I mean? The first
hot
10
and ready,
minutes
or
you
it's
get it-
terrible.
Oh
Yeah,
my
hot
god, the
and
first
ready.
3 bites. Oh my god, the last 3 bites. Oh my god.
You got less than a commercial's time to eat that entire pizza before you can't reheat it, and it's just over. You can't microwave a Little Caesars because it was already microwaved to begin with. It's like you can't triple stamp a double stamp. You know what I mean? Back to hockey. 6-2 Philly over the Generals.
Trying to remember the last time I've had Little Caesars, and I think it's got to be with you, and that means probably about 10 years ago.
Yeah. I still had brown hair. It was sick.
It was great.
I had one today, and I can agree.
No way.
Yeah, I did
No
have a Little
way.
Caesars today. Funny enough.
Somebody get that man.
Person I know that's had Little Caesars today.
There it is.
Get them in a Prilosec OTC.
Looks like we're frozen.
You're frozen, man. Do you know what I mean?
I'll get
Frozen
here.
like a Little Caesars at 8:00 in the morning, baby.
Oh, I think our stream is frozen. Yep. Commentary's on point. Thanks, Sal Pip.
Oh, yep. Needs a refresh.
Well,
while that's frozen, we will paint the picture.
Dalhousie scored again.
7-2.
Scored again. Hoax.
Internet company. Gotta want it.
You got to. You know what?
All right. Looks like we're
we're
back
back
and running on
yeah.
the stream.
Welcome back to hockey. We got 6-2s all around, 62.
6-2s all the way. Oh. Put it right at him. He's going to want that one back.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So
man.
if the Generals don't turn this around, do you think they make a move in net?
I don't know if they can.
I
don't know if they can because of min-max, but we're going to see. We're going to see either way. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be I don't think Sean's playing net is the big problem right now. I think Philly.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame the goalie right now. It's
this line is
defensive
all
meltdowns.
I'm not blaming the goalie at all, but you have to also look at it as he's probably one of their best forwards, if not their best forward, and you're taking that off the ice.
He played all 3 last night.
Well,
oops.
I think there was availability. That's why the lines are the way they are.
Big hit.
Dalhousie again. Great save by Moscow.
One of those games last night put himself in net, man.
Oh, what a shot.
There they go.
Good rebound. Got his own rebound.
Yeah, I
mean, goal. He finished it.
You can only
6-3.
save so many when it's that close, but
oh boy, 8-2.
Man.
I don't know who just scored, but the wheels have fallen off for the Generals. For the second.
Yeah.
I mean, that line of McEwen, Brick, Caffrey, who's playing? Shady. Holy smokes, man. And boy, was I wrong about this Dalhousie Moscow game. Couldn't have been more wrong.
Be curious to see the lineup changes from 1 to 2 tonight. Oh, and the own goal by Dalhousie.
Listen, they're within 2, and now they're within.
That changes a lot of things right there.
Hey, look who's back.
Hey, bub. Where you been?
Looks like I was having technical issues. I'm sorry. Look at Dalhousie pouring it on, huh? As well as the cheesecakes.
Generals Philly's coming back the other way. Oh, we got a 2-on-1. No.
3-on-1.
It was. Generals back the other
For
way.
a second.
No, this isn't good.
Papa, you ain't wrong. We're not counting out anybody. It's 6-4. You ain't wrong, buddy.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, those are 2 quick goals.
Calm down. Calm down if they want to close this one.
Oh.
Moscow's trying to set up that point. It's a great idea.
Good shot by the point. You had about 4 different people there as a screen.
It's 8 minutes. 8 minutes is a lifetime for hockey.
Generals start to crawl back within 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going. I'll be curious to see if Dalhousie keeps on being so aggressive or if they try to kind of go against the flow and slow things down to melt the clock.
I tell you what, I think about every game I've been in that I've had a 2-goal lead, and then all of a sudden we start changing the way we play. And it usually never, oh boy, cheesecakes. Great save by Sean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem when you start changing your play style for sure.
Yep. Just keep it going, right?
Especially how you move.
It's
You
really
don't necessarily have to
easy
take
just
shots.
think like, I
possess.
can just go back on my heels here.
Yeah.
So now 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes to go.
Oh,
what a shot. We're within 1. Moscow,
oh boy,
is not going away. There, 3 unanswered goals. One was an own goal. I think 2 of Dalhousie's goals were own goals.
They were, yes, but they still are goals.
Oh yeah.
I tell you
Moscow
what, Moscow
back the other
hasn't
way,
changed
2-on-1.
methods.
What a save!
Oof,
what
big save!
What a deflection out.
Dalhousie's just clutching to that lead as Moscow enters the zone. Big break up there. Oh, here comes another route. Some quick passing.
Oh, and we're tied. 6
big goal.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that timeout.
And that's why you don't count the 69ers out.
Never.
That's it.
You're
Did they already call their timeout?
Papa
I
called.
think there's no timeouts.
Oh boy, this will be a fun 2 minutes.
Holy smokes! This is where you're like, listen, guys, we were up early for a reason. Why are we playing so?
Oh no, as Moscow hits its
Moscow
own
back the
here.
other way.
1 minute to go.
No
What
one's
a
on the
Smart fucking
board.
save.
What a save by Sean.
Great
Push
save.
it up. Yeah, Moscow's just playing their good game, being physical, being aggressive.
Got a minute left.
Yeah, I
Dalhousie in
think
the
the general's
zone.
gonna be a little
Oof.
smarter with the passing there. I'm sorry, Dalhousie needs to be a little smarter with the passing.
And they're pinching there. Oh boy.
Oh, good block
There we
there
go, the
by
2-on-1.
Bench.
What a pick. 2-on-1.
Wow.
Oh, what a
30
save.
seconds.
Oh, the D-man's down
TG
here.
girl's crushing it right now.
Ooh, icing with 20 seconds.
They had to get rid of that puck.
Yep.
I mean,
Smart.
you got to get rid of that because if not, that pressure is already high.
But where's everybody at with their stamina?
20 seconds.
Oh, they
Face off one by
defensive
Moscow.
face-off win. 15 seconds. Good poke by Bucky.
Uh-oh.
And wrong
Great
way
play.
pass. They save it. They playing for OT. They're going to be aggressive.
Oh, yeah. No, they're playing.
Oh, they're
for,
aggressive here.
Yeah. Right. This is what I want.
Everyone
Wow.
take a drink. We're going OT.
Third period just starting in Philly.
Oh,
Is
Philly
TG
just
girl's name
missed another
Tay
goal.
Swift?
Yep.
Totally is.
Wow. Dalhousie. Moscow's pumped. They're feeling themselves. They're going into OT. Dalhousie had a big lead going into the third period.
A
Gave it up. Now they-
4-goal lead.
4-goal lead.
Oops.
Can't- Look at the shots. Tale of two. You want to talk about a tale of two different periods? First period was feel them out. Second period was Dalhousie. Third period was all Moscow. So,
Yep.
And now we get the greatest spectacle in sport.
who's winning,
Overtime,
guys?
hockey.
Dandy, who's winning the
playoffs.
game in Moscow right now? What do you think's about to happen?
I'm going to Dalhousie breakaway. Dalhousie's
Dalhousie
putting one
breakaway?
in. They're coming back.
Kyle?
Dalhousie's not out
I don't
yet.
know. I think Moscow's got the advantage now. They're in their heads.
I'm also voting
Hey.
Dalhousie, even though
Dalhousie
Moscow
takes
has
the-
all the
What a
momentum.
pass.
I'm going Dalhousie. They're going to collect themselves after the break.
Oh, nice try.
Oh.
Good move.
Oh my God!
Wow.
My
Huge
PG
save,
girl.
PG girl.
Oh, what? 3 in a row.
Tay Swift crushing it. down
Tay
there.
Swift.
Pressure meter on.
Oh,
Now
my
they're going
Lord.
Philly.
No, they're going Philly.
Oh, big. Oh.
Huge save. Initial save by
Great
Rosebell.
first save.
Wow.
But
There it is.
couldn't control the rebound. And just like that, Moscow is up.
I mean,
What
what
great
a
game
comeback.
four. What a great game.
What a
What a
comeback.
comeback.
That was big.
Holy smokes.
There's,
Hats
I
off to
mean,
Moscow.
the
PG girl.
difference between being up 3-1 versus being tied 2-2, that is just insane.
Yo, Barkov better be ordering her whatever she wants off of DoorDash right now.
Oh my God.
Right now. Barkov owes. You heard it here first, guys. This is a
We'll touch
VVHL
here.
exclusive. Barkov owes his wife DoorDash for making 3 saves in the biggest moment of the playoffs for Moscow.
He's just going to order
You
her
don't want to get stuck
Orego
behind your net
Crunch.
there.
Yeah. I mean,
Dalhousie
you know what?
got stuck right behind their net there.
Yeah,
on that
I'd give the Orego Crunch player of the game to TG girl.
Yeah. I mean, that second period got away from her, but she just shut him down the third period and overtime, and that's all that
look
matters.
at that.
I mean,
50 combined shots in that game.
Do you know what?
and there's
Here's
only
the biggest
11 in the
difference.
first period.
Guess who got shut down in that last period plus OT? Hoagie did not score a goal, I don't believe.
Oh, true.
Hoagie had
Oops.
5
Very
goals
true.
in that game, pretty sure. So I'm going to be curious to look back. Carney, you ain't wrong. What a comeback
Yes, sir.
Holy smokes! So we got a 3-1 series elimination game coming
Just
up.
like that, man.
Just
Should have
like
been
that.
tied. Should have been a tied series. Man, you can't give Moscow an inch.
No, they'll make you pay for everything.
Yeah. Same with Philly over here. They are not taking their foot off the throat down there.
No.
Yeah, just playing great trap defense. Generals just can't get anything into the offensive zone. Just forcing them into mistakes and capitalizing. Ooh, great save. Oh, then he lost it. Another goal. But yeah, good forecheck in, and then just like that, they got a 2-1 none, and they sneak a puck under the goalie. All right, so prediction time. Does Moscow ride this momentum wave and take Dalhousie out, or does Dalhousie kind of figure some things out, what went wrong, and try to crawl back into this thing?
I'm
I
gonna
think it's
defer 'cause
over.
I think it was pretty obvious. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I'm gonna punt.
I'm gonna
That's
tell you,
not
man.
one of the options, okay?
What? You can't make me.
And the general score a goal off of a great defensive stop by Philly, who blocked the pass and then perfectly deflected it into his own goal. That's brutal. Well, I will say that I think the momentum for Moscow is too much right now. They're going to ride that red wave.
Absolutely. I agree.
That's just, you can only hold them back for so long, I think, and then they just do their thing.
I don't remember seeing Elmo dancing for Dalhousie. I have remembered seeing Elmo dance for the motherland. So
That's right. Elmo does dance for the motherland.
it's one of my favorite gifts out there.
I didn't know there was 2 different versions of it.
Oh, there sure are.
My God. Little red devil. Yeah, and Philly pots in another one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be that guy.
Relentless.
I'm gonna be that guy and not go with the panel here. I'm gonna think Dalhousie.
Lone
Right.
wolfing it, huh?
Take some real good chances away here. They seen the game. They're gonna go back to that first period momentum that they had last game. They're gonna really shut down Moscow, and then they're gonna blow up in the second like they did last game. And
I can't remember. Are they
on it.
switching the lines up between games?
I'm not
Which
sure
one?
about that.
Dalhousie.
Let's see if we can find. I do have some behind the scenes text messages from the general manager. No, they are going to ride it out. The only change is for, if
Cheesegate's
possible,
just
game 6.
Putting it on.
Okay.
Holy smokes. What a win for
That's
Philly.
a big.
Just like that. We've got 2 elimination games here. Generals on the brink of getting eliminated. Cheesegates looking to get back and avenge their cup appearance last season.
12-4.
12.
I'll tell you what. 12-4 is a loss you would rather take, in my opinion. Between those 2 losses, 12-4, you can just kind of focus on building momentum, getting the foundation for the next game set. In the other series with that big comeback and 5 unanswered goals out of Moscow, that's a tougher pill to swallow to go into the next game where it's an elimination game, in my opinion.
I'm going to be really curious to see how they make those changes. I think Bucky played great on defense. They really did do a good job of limiting Moscow for the most part. For some of that, well, I'll say for 2 periods of that game.
For 2 periods, yeah.
Of big time fast breaks. What Moscow is really, they have made a living out of with that line of 1-on-1s with the goalie and just making them pay. And we saw more of that out of Philly in their matchup than Moscow did with Dalhousie. I think Dalhousie managed that a little bit better, but who freaking knows, man?
Agreed.
I still think that we're seeing a repeat of last season, and I have no clue who's winning that matchup. If that does happen, no freaking clue.
What about the Cheesecakes Generals game? Do we have any updates on the lines for game 2 there?
I think we're going to see it as we go in.
Yeah.
Generals, I don't think they said what they're going to change it to. Philly is going to be changing up some things. Brick is leaving the crease.
Oh, that's
Let's
right.
see if
Yeah, that's not. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I would keep Brick back there all the time. I know he is always pleading to play wing and just do something different, but like it's one of those things.
Though. Dude, that guy skated out, and I think he got 4 goals in a game.
Yep.
Like, he is certainly no slouch when he skates out.
I was commentating one of his games. There was a bunch of fluky goals with that, but yes, he did score a bunch of goals real quick and then kind of got shut down after that. Yeah, an elimination game, I am just telling him to stay back there. I mean, he's one of the top 3 goalies in the league, top 2.
He was taken 2nd overall, if I remember correctly, or 3rd overall.
Yeah, and somehow didn't make the All-Star game. Weird.
Cal Pip coming in.
So we'll see what they decide to do. If they're gonna let him skate out and do his thing, or if they're gonna force him back into goal in an elimination game.
We got Sal Pip stepping in here for G.
Oh yeah, yep.
Brick
and there's our answer.
The wing and Shady Reaper has been sent packing.
Ooh, Shady's out. Interesting. I don't know. Some of you guys are owners or former owners. What would you have done in this situation? Ride your hot hand goalie and let him ride up front and for the morale boost.
Man, I'll tell you what. They've got 2 good goalies. They've got options. So, and Brick is an excellent skater. So, I mean, I don't think they lose it.
So here's where I get myself in trouble. This is what I do in real life in baseball. It's what I do as an owner when I own. I would be like, we're up 3-1. We can play around a little bit. And then I play with my food, man, and it just always backfires. So the smart play, in my opinion, is keep Brick back there. No offense to who's in there now. But you ride that hot hand, man. He just shut them down, and I would have run that back, gotten the game, and we'll go play pubs, and you can skate out.
Yep, that's where I am. I'm definitely a ride the hot hand kind of guy. There's a reason you don't see too many goalie swaps in the NHL. And I know we're only a step or 2 down from that level, but, you know, they know what they're doing up there.
For sure. All right, they just dropped the puck for Dalhousie and Moscow in an elimination game. Moscow up 3 games to 1. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
You have to wonder if that jet lag is going to affect, Dalhousie for that travel to Russia, where it's on the road. They're not home cooking. They're not in their own beds.
Plus, who knows what happens in customs? Who knows how long they're in there? It's in Moscow, they're proud. I'm sure that some of the baggage handlers know exactly what they're doing and what people are playing for. But
yeah, and if you're traveling across customs in Russia with the 510 cart, you could get yourself in some serious trouble.
I mean, there's a real good chance that somehow all of their carbon fiber sticks got broken in transit, and now they have to go find some pine twigs out there.
That's it.
But Dalhousie made it work. They're up 1-0. And since we got a timeout, we do have a sponsored ad break coming up. And this break is brought to you by Orega Boost Latest Blast Arctic Mint Avalanche. When the ice gets tough, the tough get freezing. It's not just cool, it's damn cold. Arctic Mint Avalanche hits like a slap shot, refreshing every puck-chasing, goal-scoring warrior out there. So charge up with the minty kick that chills your bones and fires up your game. Orega Boost Arctic Mint Avalanche. The heat, stay frosty.
For your pains
Can
and
you read
aches.
that back to me
A
one
Rega
more
rub.
time? When ice gets tough, ice gets cold. Is that what it is?
When the ice gets tough, the tough get freezing.
What? Oh, it's fantastic.
Listen, I don't write the stuff. I just read what
That
are
is fantastic.
read for
What
the
a
paycheck.
glorious sponsor we have. Oh,
Dalhousie out to an early lead. Papa Palpatine in Moscow. Baggage handles you.
jeez. That dude, man, never ceases to do
I
things.
don't know who Boss Games TV. It's their first time in the chat. They say Boyer's scoring 7 this game. Bold prediction. I don't
They're
know.
scoring 7.
Now with passing like that, back the other way. Dalhousie's back the other way. 1-on-1.
Oh, good stop there by Bucky.
What a save!
I'm just so jealous of Bucky. I've got like a total man crush, I think.
Buck's the man.
Buck, yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Good save by Rose Petal. Tried to sneak one up high over the shoulder. Was able to snag it. Eat the puck. Do a face-off.
Heck yeah. I didn't even see the general's lines. I was too enamored with the exciting new flavor.
It's like Arctic Mint Crunch.
Avalanche.
Avalanche.
Just stop. Oh,
We broke
good
Diesel
Lord,
again.
man. God damn.
I don't know who breaks more, Jimmy Fallon or Diesel.
Oh, do we have a lag out at the Generals and Philly game?
Do we?
I don't know.
Oh,
Is it
the
me?
actual stream.
Go M Diesel. That's what Jay Bird says. Yay!
I've lost my feed.
Well, Philly's on the board.
Billy's on the board.
Yeah, they've been looking good. I mean, I'm surprised they're only at 1 goal right now. They've been controlling the puck, moving it around, just doing their same thing. Yep. Just good, suffocating defense,
Yeah.
smart passes on offense. Just and broken twig on the one-timer by the defenseman. But goes to the bench, gets a twig, off he goes. Ooh, bad pass by Moscow. Let's see if there's a breakout opportunity for Dalhousie. Moscow's being aggressive, but some great goalkeeping down there by Dalhousie.
Shout out to whoever just fucking pulled up out front of my house bumping Warrant.
First off, don't ever disrespect Warrant in my presence. Okay?
I was giving him props.
Can you take
Creed.
Newton?
Don't ever disrespect Creed by calling them Warren, bro. What are you doing?
Oh, Bucky with the save. Thought it was going to be an own goal 5 seconds ago in that game. And that's going to be it. So very similar to last game. 1-0 after 1. Somehow the Generals tied it up. I did miss that. Good job on them.
Oh, lax. If you are the 69ers right now, are you a little worried? Because I believe
I'm
it
not
was
worried.
1-1 after the first period last game.
Listen, you're up 3-1. A one goal game or a 2-goal game right now. I'm not stressed. You're playing good hockey. 1-0 doesn't scare me. And quite frankly, you just scored 4 to come back in the last one, so you know you're capable.
Yeah, this is the same setup as last time. Only 8 shots between both teams combined in the first period, and they were averaging 25 a period in 2 and 3 of last game. So right now, Dalhousie's happy because they're eliminating Moscow's aggressiveness. And the Generals take the lead.
Missed it.
All right, looks like I'm finally back in here. I hope. Oh, yeah.
Moscow ties it up.
Ooh, back the other way.
Ooh, yep. Generals have that 2-1 lead.
Generals got a 2-1 lead.
They've been sneaky.
Moscow. Yep, this is where you're not worried if you're Moscow. You're capable of scoring. It's 1-1.
And we're going to go into the second 2-1 for the Generals. Who have their backs against the wall elimination game. Good poke by Bucky there.
Generals with a 2-1 advantage after the first intermission.
Good block on D by Moscow with what a
Oh,
saucer
what an
pass up
outlet.
to Boyer. Oh, and then a good
Big
save.
save.
Love that. What an aggressive saucer pass.
Mm-hmm.
The between the legs pass for Moscow, and they're going to take the lead. Yeah, period 2 has been all Moscow so far.
That's what they do. They wear you down. You have to survive them because they just keep coming and coming. Yeah,
Just like
see
that.
what I mean?
Now 3-1.
Keep pouring it on, man.
Man,
They
and then
don't
doing it
stop
on the
coming at you.
forecheck. They don't even let you come back up. Like, they are just
Relentless.
on you. Annoying. All right.
Do.
Philly with the penalty shot. Great save by the Generals.
About to smoke this tobacco pipe. For tobacco use only.
I can't wait to do that as well. I love.
Oh, and Philly just missed an opportunity with an open net. They couldn't pull the trigger on a shot. That was going to be a goal. He just needed to do it and tried to get cute for a better angle and eventually gave it up. Shawnahue is now driving.
I like the tobacco water pipes. You know what I'm talking about? They're good.
Yeah. Like with multiple chambers.
Yeah.
Another goal for
pouring
Moscow.
it
They're feeling
on.
it now. I'd call a
Boyer.
timeout right now if I was Dalhousie, for sure.
I mean, you've given up, what is that, 8-1 last 3 periods?
Like, you got to stop that bleeding.
And you still got half a game left. You're almost
Right.
the dead mid mark of the game. I would take the timeout, bro, without
Yeah,
even
you
asking
just
my
got to
team,
reset that play. Yep.
without even
Hey, look at
consulting
that. Proving us
with
wrong right
others.
then and there. As they score.
Yeah. It was an ugly goal, but it's a goal.
Ugly but efficient, man. Goal's a goal,
Yes,
right?
sir.
They don't ask Cal Benny, they only ask Cal. You know what I mean, or whatever Bobby Orr said. All right.
All right.
All
Sorry,
right.
I say so.
Tallahassee back the other way.
Nothing like, man.
Oh, Generals with one off the pipe.
Speaking of pipes.
A regular Quake or Arctic
They're a
Avalanche
hockey pipe.
throat punch.
Once we
Sponsored
have
by
a
Reggae
lull
Crunch.
in the action, we do have a couple more sponsored ads coming up.
That's correct. I have one to read myself, straight from the Reggae
Oh,
Crunch.
do you?
Reggae Crunch warehouse. Yes, coming from up top. Exciting stuff happening over there with the Orega brand.
Yeah.
It's
Just
Orega
really
also.
grateful to our sponsors.
It's too much fun. And a goal for the Generals.
Oh, what a
Okay, now.
save by Dalhousie. Man, Generals, they're looking
We're
great.
making it down.
Playing their game.
How's he cut it
I
within
like.
two?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
Sean, who's playing now? You
Offside.
called it.
You have to.
3-1
I mean,
Generals.
even if he gave, I mean, if you lose, you lost. They lost that game because of time of possession. You know what I mean? You just got worn down, and that changes when he's on the ice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much about his goaltending; it's about his presence. You know what I mean? He's one of the best centers in the league. He's been for the last 3 seasons. He's got to give that man his respects, bruh.
Absolutely.
Gritty is making a lot of great saves back there for the Generals, too.
Oh, yeah.
Brady is a very good goalie, and it blows my mind that he was not playing that last game.
Yeah, we were just talking the same thing with like Brick. Oh, Moscow just scored again.
Yeah,
In-
Beauty, too. And Boyer, what's that? Is that 2 tonight? 3 tonight? Somebody
Oh,
might be
4.
right. Calling 7.
Oh, it's 3. You got a Hattie there.
He's got a Hattie. All right. Halfway there.
Like in my mind, and this is coming from another goalie, and this is not to sound any. I mean, I've never even played with one of them, so and I traded the other one. I think as a fellow goalie, it goes Brick World, Gritty, everybody else. Like those two, since they got in the league, it just been. I watched them play, and they just been dominant.
I agree. I'd give Rose Petal Killer some love there too. He's been crushing it this season, man,
Rosie's
for
played
sure.
so well.
Very well. Yep.
All right, we got one game going into the third, and Generals are going to take a 3-1 lead. And with that, we do have our next sponsored ad. You grew up 1,000 feet from a boatyard, not a yacht club with all its sophistication. Your first, second, and third summer job was around the yard. You came to understand boating. You understood good, better, best. Then in your 4th year, you became first mate on a 40-yard craft. You sailed the summer away. It was his boat. You took care of it, sailed it. Seemed like the perfect situation. Whatever your evolving situation, consider a boat. An Orega boat. A serious boat. A boat that will give you joy every day. Every time you look, every glance you give it. We believe in boats because it is the ocean. Believe in Orega boats.
Getting in the boating game now?
The boating game? What's going on
Hell
here?
Yeah, when
bro.
did they hit marine sales? The
Yeah,
Orega Marina?
I think Research and development found out the only people that could afford Orega, Crunch, and Avalanche are those that own boats.
So they have to go to the Orega Marina.
The Orega Marina.
Orega yachts.
Sounds like a disease. Oh, dude, you got me a bad case of the Orega yachts.
Yeah.
Had sushi last night. Got some Rega yachts going.
Steaks were made, and now I've got Orega rot. Oh, God.
Oh, Rega rot. Wow. What was her name? No, I'm kidding.
All right. Bucky with another interception deep in the own goal. Oh, man. Moscow is just playing their game so well.
(6-2) Moscow. I mean, are they? It's the beginning of the third. Are they cup bound?
Yeah, pretty
They're on their
unstoppable,
way
man.
unless Dalhousie can pull a reversal card here and come back from 4 down and win an OT. But
They got to
that's
do it
just
quick,
it's just what happened
Yeah.
against them. I mean,
right?
but they also had here's Smash with a giveaway breakaway. There we go, within
big
3.
Goal. Big goal. Look at a tight one with the Generals up 3-1.
Big
A lot
hit
of
by
time left in
Brick.
that game.
Nice elbow drop smash. Good form.
General's back the other way. What a poke! Hell of a play.
Damn.
It's 4-1 Generals.
Yeah, Shawnee just
big goal.
saved that
in the net.
goalie out. Man.
He's trying to get these boys to resettle. It's a 3-goal game. This is not out of the realm of possibility, and they know it. They just went
one
through
bit.
it. This is
Both
must-win hockey here.
3-goal games. They're both 3-goal games right now.
Great defense by Moscow staying on him.
Yeah, Moscow
Back the
just
other
doing
way.
their thing.
It's a 3-on-1.
No, huh?
What a save.
What a save.
Just got a blocker on it. Man, Moscow somehow still had the puck there.
Dalhousie with a good zone entry and a big one-timer and a huge save.
Oh. I don't know. Philly's playing. Oh, Philly works it around, gets a goal. They're within 2. Dalhousie better do something here with 5 minutes to go.
Oh, they almost did.
Good defense.
Almost did. Great defense.
Oh,
Penalty
and
shot.
Moscow gets the penalty shot.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Classic. Think you got the one-timer, but you decide to check the guy instead. And offside for the Generals. There it is.
You got Shania Twain?
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls. Oh, what a finish. Good pass. 2-goal game. Both games.
Wow, there's Hoagie.
Another great save.
Another great save. Only
Pretty.
great by about a couple inches, but man. Well, Philly's doing a good job with the forecheck
Moscow
lately. Just a
scores
couple
again.
bad bounces. Yeah.
Another Moscow goal. Whew. Quick
Yeah,
answer
that's
by
good.
them.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
45 seconds. Oh, goalie's stuck. All right, everybody's good. Good patience by the Generals. Wait and let your goalie get back into position before trying to make a charge. 30 seconds to go. They can clear the puck around.
How's he fighting for their lives here?
Back the other way, Philly.
Breakaway.
And he finished
Oh,
1-goal game, 20 seconds
1-8.
left, I think, just under.
And with the timeout called.
And another goal for Dalhousie, 7-5. But
A
Ooh,
2-goal game with a minute to go.
Chef J Smash. Got a Hattie tonight. Yep.
Toys
And
for
if anyone knows
tots.
about Hatties, it's Hatfield.
Hey,
That's what I'm here for.
Orega hats.
Right.
For life.
You need the best ball cap with some ear flaps. It's time
While
for
we
a rigger
have,
cap.
while we have breaking the action, I'd like to announce a new product from our sponsors. Is the game heating up so much that you can practically feel the burn? Don't just sit there simmering. Slather on some Orega Soothe. Yup, you heard that right. Whether you've been tackling the living daylights out of your opponents, or your couch has been tackling you during every game break, Orega Soothe is your go-to for relief. With the fiery kick of oregano and the chill factor of menthol, it's like a halftime pep talk for your muscles. Why smell like a chemical factory when you could smell like a pizza? Now that's what I call win-win. Forget about those old boring rubs. Slap on some Oregasoothe and get back in the game. Or go back to yelling at the TV with gusto. Either way, you're covered. Oregasoothe, because who says you can't feel minty and spicy while parked on your derriere? Slather, soothe, and cheer on.
hell yeah.
Well,
Good
well
product.
done. I can't wait to rub out some Orega.
Who's our player of the game? Oh boy. General's going to squeak that one out. We're going to game 6.
Man.
I got to give the 69ers player of the game. I got to give it to Boyer, man.
Yeah, oh
Boyer
yeah.
showed out, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, hold on to your helmets and hot sauce because today's Orega Crunch player of the game is brought to you by none other than the newest, most audacious flavor yet, Chili Dog Crunch.
Nice.
Well, that's going to do it from Moscow. They're going to move on to, what happens next? What's the next round?
TBD, the finals, the Cup Championship. Moscow's going in to repeat. That's what they're trying to do. Hell of a win, hell of a series win for them. Dalhousie, hats off to those boys for an incredible season.
Hell of a series. Hell of a season.
For a 6 seed to make this much damn noise, it's pretty impressive and an awesome roster. And I know Dalhousie will be back for season 4. So
Yes. No, I mean, yeah, Moscow's just doing their thing, and it's so hard to slow them down. Like we saw, you were able to slow them down for like a period and a half, but then they just keep on doing their thing, and they're just so aggressive and so good.
You have to survive them for 60 full minutes and capitalize on any mistake if and when they make it. Otherwise, you're toast.
No
So
Orega
Boyer
Soothe.
with 4 goals and 4 assists. That's solid.
boys, I need to go
Definitely player of the game.
You
check
know,
on my tobacco pipe real quick, but
the
I'll be right back.
the real
Hats
question
off to
is,
Dalhousie, though, real quick. I just wanted to say that was a great series.
Hey, awesome series. They played great, man. That
They did.
barn burner every game. There was no blowouts, and man, those boys are tough. But you guys played fantastic, man. TG girl, Holy smokes! Game 4.
Yeah.
On her head. 3 saves in a row. Just
Oh my God, an OT.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Listen, have you guys heard of a reggae hair?
I have not. Please tell me more.
Listen, are you tired of losing your hair? Tried
Oh my
everything,
God,
but
yes.
nothing works. Introducing Orega Hair. Made from 100% oregano, Orega Hair is the hair regrowth solution you've been waiting for. Our unique formula harnesses the power of oregano to give you thick, luscious hair in no time. Thanks to Orega Hair, I've got my confidence back, and I smell delicious. Side effects may include irresistible hair, random pizza cravings, and the occasional cat attack. Orega Hair, because sometimes the best solutions are right in your kitchen. Order now and turn your hair from bare to babelicious. Call 1-800-OREGA Hair or visit oregahair.com today.
I mean, you ain't lying. You
I
ain't lying.
am not
Hey,
doing
Arby,
okay.
great ad read.
I am not
Sean.
doing okay. I am not doing okay. I am so fucking
Sean.
nervous right now.
Sean,
You got
You
this,
played-
Shoddy.
you played great. No pressure. No big deal.
pressure. Hey, man.
No pressure. There's no pressure here. It's just hockey, right? It's just a game.
I will say
You're
we
gonna
got, we got their goal to make it 4-3. Literally everybody on the team said put it on net, and I went, what if I pass it to BMX here? And then it's got a breakaway. Like, geez, what a game, though, man. This is what it's all about. This is exactly what it's all about. Gritty.
What's that series at?
We are down 3-2, but they
Ooh.
brought Caffrey's line for the first 2 games, and we get Brew back for game 6. So,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Fire
our
it up.
team is so much better when I'm not in net. It's scary.
Well, what are you gonna do? You know?
What are you gonna do? Did I see that Moscow has advanced to the final?
Yep.
Hey,
That's what I was saying, Sean.
Yeah.
If we can get some audio,
yes,
man.
Was the no? I had like the volume up. Was it not coming through?
I don't know.
Well, that's
What are you
not
gonna do?
I didn't hear a lot of
Um,
ice level noises.
Yeah, I generally only have it at like 20% just to give you guys the volume.
Yeah.
boost, But let me I tell you what.
Your stream is frozen, by the way.
Yes. Sorry, I switched.
You're doing it all wrong, Sean. You should be focused on this, not hockey.
Discord and oh man, this is what it's all about, boys. God damn, that's a good
This is
game.
gonna be a fun one to watch.
It's gonna be an absolutely fun one. I know Brew has just been dying to get back out there. You know, we just didn't adjust yesterday in time, and I honestly, here's how sad of a human being I am. I woke up at 5:45 this morning and I couldn't get back to sleep because all I was thinking about was the mistakes I made yesterday. So to have this opportunity here with the boys out there, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
You know, that undercooked kitchen gets kind of crazy, bro. It's nothing to beat yourself up over.
It's called Overcooked.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know you guys all said it on the stream, but I gotta shout out my wife for saving our ass in that in game 4.
There it is.
Did DoorDash get there yet? What's going on?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
I
shout out-
mean, she
shout out to
deserves a
Helen.
lot more than just a shout out to
Where is she at?
the
Get her.
hundreds
Oh,
of
she's really
listeners that we have.
We don't want to talk
but,
to you. We want to talk to the champ. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
put her
where's
on.
our player of the game 1?
We're looking for
Get
the
outta here.
people's champ. We're looking for the
Good.
people's champ.
If
Probably
we
Oh,
talk to
dude.
her,
Hi
she
to you
gets
guys.
a free sample
Yo,
of
there
chili
she
dog
is.
crunch.
There
Shut
she
the hell
is.
up.
The Orega Crunch player of the game, TG girl. There she is.
Woo.
I was like,
Sponsored by Orega Chili Dog Crunch.
not gonna lie, I was not in the party with them because I was too nervous. I was in my own party, so I was just listening to music, doing my thing.
Hey, well, you did it, man. You did it. And
So what was your mentality
On
going
your head.
into overtime?
To be honest, I thought that I was screwed, but then I was like, no, I want to win. Like it was funny because Boyert texted me after, and he was like, where did that come from? I was like, I wanted the win.
Winners
I'm just the type of
mentality.
person. Yeah,
Oh, you're
I'm just
heading
the type
back
of
to the
person where
finals.
like
2
my
seasons in a row.
nerves get the
All right.
best of me most times. But
All right, so then the follow-up question is, so you're listening to your own tunes. What's on the playlist? What were you listening to in overtime?
lots of Tate McRae.
Tate McRae. I don't know who that
Tate
is. I'm gonna be
McRae and my girl
Me either.
Taylor Swift. Of
T
course.
Swift, baby.
Tate
That's
and
what I'm
Tay.
talking about.
That's my name on the game is Tay Swifty.
Tay.
Swifty. I feel like we're gonna put that into the rule book next year that's not allowed. But for now, it's totally
What?
no Taylor Swift references at all.
I'm not allowed to keep Tay Swifty. Like that's my
You can do
good
whatever you
luck
want.
name now.
You could be
Sean's
T.
just
my good luck
grumpy right now.
name.
You could be
Sean's
T. Kelsey.
grumpy.
I am so fucking nervous. Like I
T.
swear to
Kelsey?
God, I'm not okay.
Why are you talking
Why?
about that? Come on,
'Cause I
there,
have to
Shawnee boy.
watch.
We're waiting on you.
I think the boys are. Savage is going. Everybody's in the. Okay. Sorry, we had to swap guys in and out, so just making sure everybody's all set.
This
I
Vroom
will
Vroom
say-
Break is brought to you by my porch. My
I-
porch.
I
where
will-
I like to use
sorry.
my Vroom Vroom.
I will say, shout out to myself. My streak of not letting in 13 or more goals continues. Held them to 12 in game 1.
You did it.
Why you were ever in that? Don't ever do that again.
Honestly, just didn't want to bring an ECU in, and within the rules, that's all we could do.
You know what?
We had a guy get called in for work. We actually had 2 guys get called in for work. You'll notice that I drafted both my starting goalies were playing in game 1. So that was always going to be a tough one to begin with, but they played their hearts out, and I'm really excited for this one here. I'm streaming for the Cheeseskates. Yep.
Sean, are you in Game 6?
No, I am not. I am going to be in the chair in the corner watching, going, please God, please God, please God. Or,
Sean's
you know what?
there with
To
his
keep
knees
it
up on his
inclusive-
chair, shaking.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Well, I'm not.
Barkov, tell your wife to check her phone. I sent her a message.
Don't let her open
Okay,
that
I will.
message.
She was
Don't
going to bed. Give me 1 second.
message.
Not a bad message. Stop it. My friend's wife. Show some respect, Sean.
It just
I'm
says
throwing so many. No, listen. If you don't stop, I'm throwing so many fucking cucumbers at you.
it's just a message that says you up and a picture of you in your wrestling boots.
Jeez, only the boots.
It's just rain in a singlet. That's
Yeah.
it.
Let me tell you about the crossface crippler. No, I'm kidding. That's Chris Benoit. That's so terrible. Never mind.
Ray's entire moveset is just Val Venus's moveset. That's the entire
Hello,
thing.
ladies.
Man, that song's a banger.
Dude, right? Bro, listen. So my headphones are not noise canceling whatsoever, right? 0%. And if they're all the way up and you're within like 5-10 feet of me, you can probably hear what I'm listening to. So the other day, I was on bench and I was by myself, and there was these other 2 guys on the bench next to me. They heard what I was listening to, and it wasn't up all the way just yet. It was like 70. You know, like when you first turn it on, like your phone will automatically lower the volume a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That song came on. I'm mid-set Iraq. Turn my phone all the way up. Take the weights off immediately. Start pumping again, bro.
You just say, "Oh, remember me."
Yeah, dude. Yes. They just like shot me a look and then looked at each other and kind of smirked, and then I kind of smirked and just kept going.
We're loading on him. We are loading in.
We are.
Game 6, Generals Cheeseskates. Here we go.
Generals Force Game 7.
What are predictions, fellas?
I think they do it.
I think they do it as well.
I think not having Caffrey in for Game 6 is huge. He's a big factor for the Cheeseskates defensively. Not saying Sal Pitt, great goalie, and having Brick out. They're both great players. But I think the Generals squeeze this one out.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game, but I think the Generals push this to Game 7. I do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something.
Henry and that.
But
Yep.
and not only that, I'm pulling for the Generals because I would love some Thursday night hockey.
I mean, thank God that Shawnahue guy's not playing because he really kind of just throws a wrench into things. I really think this is the top line for the Generals.
Throws a wrench into things. I'm the reason that was interesting last game. My screw ups? Are you kidding me?
I will say though, interesting strategy by what's it called? The Cheeseskates throwing Caffrey in games 4 and 5, burning his last 2 games in those ones.
We kind of thought that was going to be the case because, man, they beat the crap out of us in game 2 and 3.
They thought that was that was a closeout line. That's what they thought that was, and just not how it worked out. And here we are. I mean,
it happens.
It's a gamble. I mean, it's always a gamble. Playoffs min max means a lot.
And they got. I mean, their system is very good. Honestly, the two things we harped about, we kept trying to. What I mean is, goal by the General.
Dirty goal off the goalie's back.
BMX 6-4 Generals prediction. That's BMX's personal prediction.
What?
1-0.
But they run a really good system with the one-timers, and boy, if you have a bad setup in there, pretty. Let's go. Wait, what's happening to the stream here? If you have a bad setup in their offensive zone, this team makes you pay every freaking time. They're so good, and honestly, it's been a great series. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens here.
Yeah, but go back to what I was saying about playing them in 4 and 5. At the same time, I guess, you get that window in game 4, you go for the closeout. Worst comes to worst, you have them for game 7.
Especially running a line that really dominated our top line for games 2 and 3. Like that was.
Oh yeah.
I had a very grumpy day at work today.
It's 2-on-1 here for the Cheeseskates. Oh, that Brick World went upstairs.
Brick World goes upstairs. Yep. I've got to just
1-1 game
stream here.
Yeah.
There we go. Where it is? There we go. Yeah, this is boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing you can do about it.
Did they keep McEwen at center, or did they move Brick there?
Hey, nothing.
Looks like Brick is in center.
Like Brick.
Brick is at center. All right. Oh my!
Big save by Gritty there on the one-timer.
Oh, what a save!
They don't have the names on. I should have focused on that, or letting them know that.
They do not.
That's tricky. But it's going to be some back and forth action. One thing I know the Generals definitely have to do is hip check.
Breakaway here for the Generals.
Hip check. Oh,
big save by Southpip.
Oh.
I think we have somebody glitching the ozone.
Don't get a whistle, hack the bone. Yeah, I've actually seen that happen more and more as of late.
How much you clip that?
You know what I mean? I just made somebody up.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's going to be a lot. I'm pretty sure this is Brew coming down the wing. That's going to be offside.
John, who do you got in for you? Brew? Gritty's in
net? We've got Pillsbury at center. We've got Brew at winger. We've got Matt Attack on defense. And then we're going to have Gritty in net.
And the team for the finals.
It's our second line has gone through the ringer a couple of times for sure, but these guys have been itching to get this exact line running, and I think we're gonna have some good things happen.
Well, we're gonna have a penalty shot coming up there.
As I say that, there's a tripping penalty. exactly as I finished that sentence. There's a tripping.
Hey, whatever team goes to the finals is going to give Rain a tough time with the Viper City Venoms in the finals.
Guess who's playing?
I feel like there's a running joke here that I am not a part of. Gritty.
Oh,
is
big
just-
save by Gritty.
Gritty is just the fucking best.
Was that the fastest penalty shot of the season?
That
Just
was-
bum rush.
Looks like me with stone hands. I can't score a penalty shot to save my life.
I know the feeling.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. 1:30 left here. 1-1. It's kind of been back and forth. Kind of feels like a bit of a feeler out period. I think next period's going to get a little more intense for sure.
Oh, Blue with a nice move.
And he's
big save by South.
Good try. Again, my stream just
did not flinch at all.
Did not. Salpip.
Yeah,
As
we've
far
been
as
noticing the.
Sorry, good.
I was gonna say
big
it's
save by
been the
Gritty, though,
theme of the night is the first period. You know, just feeling them out, and then second period starts and everything goes crazy.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
As far as ECU pickups go, man, Salpip has to be up there as one of the best.
Yeah.
Which really begs a question, because I talked to Caffrey about this before. How did he make it through the draft undrafted? Like, that is crazy.
Gotta talk to the GMs about that one.
Unknown PlayStation guy.
Who?
That is the simple answer to that question. Unknown Salpip.
I didn't know Salpip
man.
PlayStation.
Yeah. Oh, no. No, he's not. Is he?
You're thinking about Papa.
Oh, which of you owners wants to pull up your spreadsheets from the draft?
Yeah,
Where was he
share those.
ranked?
Yeah. Nice.
My draft sheet
Owners-
just says can't remember too high, can't remember too high, can't remember too high next to like 50% of the list.
For a specific.
My draft sheet was just in my head.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. When we got to like
and
the
we're
third-
wondering why all of us are
Yeah.
talking now instead of
Yeah.
playing.
I guess this kind
Hey,
of
I'm-
explains
my-
how Salpep went under the radar.
Hey,
Gonna answer our own question here.
So shots.
Yeah, Danny.
So far.
Ooh, good poke.
Boy. That was a good poke for
2-on-1. Can they push it?
They can.
Oh,
Throw it again.
it knocks the water bottle out.
One thing I will
What
say
a
about
snipe.
Philly, when doing our kind of like pre-round analysis, they run so many different lines. Like they
got a lot of
run,
talent.
there was like 14 different lines they ran. This is how sad I am. I went back and looked over the past 24 games that they played and just calculated like, who played with who, and there was 12 different lines across that time.
Jeez. Love that.
Oh, Philly strikes again.
And just like that. And Bricky got a Hattie. Yes, he
Mhm.
do.
World,
And all
baby.
three top shelf. I wonder if the goalie knows something.
Lots of time left, but boy, oh boy, Philly is bringing it here to start.
Mm-hmm. Just want everybody to know, round one and last night's round are up on our YouTube channel from our stream.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Worth the watch.
Oh, good
Mhm.
save,
Oh, good save. Cutting across the slot like that, that's a tough save. Oh. Generals out there looking for hits, getting themselves out of position, somehow get away with it.
Getting themselves into some trouble.
But
Oh, nice pass. All right.
somehow,
front two.
that was just chaos, and it worked out for them.
It must have
Not
been
how you
some
draw it
magic
up.
in that old call hat that night. Trying to invoke the power of Frosty the Snowman on this one.
Oh, speaking of Frosty, have you tried a Rega Avalanche yet?
Rega Avalanche. That sounds like that's not FDA approved.
It is definitely not.
Oh my goodness.
Same lab as our chicken here in the States.
Oh, such a good hit, but that's going to be a
I don't
penalty.
think
Can't
that's
do
legal.
that.
Oh, and he tries. Good try there, Grady.
What was the goalie doing? They're just bum rushing him. He loves doing that post-to-post stuff, and they're taking advantage of it.
I like it, though. Throws the shooter off. I know when anybody's done that to me, my brain just, you try and get around it, but your brain just kind of farts a little bit. Still, we got more than half the game to go here. It's only a 2-goal game. Generals have shown they can score. Just got to mitigate turnovers and play some solid man-to-man defense. If anyone's listening to the stream, man-to-man defense.
Wait, Sean, you said they need to play man-to-man defense?
I think they should do man gritty. Tell them to play man-to-man defense.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what number do you think they should do for man-to-man defense?
I would go with a solid 11 on that one there, Jim. I would also say on a scale of 1 to 10, they should score 10 goals, please.
Is that going to be enough?
Oh, no.
Oh,
My goodness, Gritty is a
just sits right on it.
Jedi. Just a Jedi.
Man, this has been a chaotic couple minutes here for both teams.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's just about adjustments right now. No worries there. No worries there.
Chiefs has got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead.
Good win by Pills there.
Oh, good poke.
Yeah, keeps it
Oh,
right in
but,
there, eh?
but aggressive by the Generals.
A little bit, but we got Pills and we got Brew.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good poke.
Was
there.
that a reverse hit? Kept the puck, but going the other way.
This has been back and forth for sure.
Oh, Bricky with number 4.
Rick has had that magic. He's done it to us a couple times there.
You know what? He kind of faked him out. He's gone top shelf his first 3 goals, and then he went to go 5-hole, and the goalie just stood up, assuming it was going to be up high, and it just kind of went off in between.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle here for the Generals here. Lots of time left, though. That's some good defense right there.
Yeah.
Oh, some good tries. Some good tries.
Good pass.
They like that slapper.
Oh,
down
what
the
a
ice there. Nice
what a
save by Gritty.
pass. Yeah, great pass. I didn't even know the guy was that far up.
That has definitely been a staple of Philly for a while. It's a very good play.
Some good outlet passes, yeah. 10 seconds. Can they get a shot off? 5 to go. No. Oh. Well, that changes things.
Yep.
Generals are going to need a monster third.
That's going to have to be a pretty crazy third here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. There's a timeout? Wait, somebody calling timeout with 0.2 seconds to go?
Is somebody dropping here? Or?
I just realized the Generals have 6 shots through 2 periods.
That's not great. Old General Shawnee here is gonna mute for a second and gonna go give a quick team speech. I'll be right back.
All right, enjoy that.
Maybe get in the zone, slow it down, try to open up a lane for a one-timer if you're gonna try to hit that. If not, put pucks to the net and get rebounds.
Yeah.
Hey, were you guys listening in what I was just saying? Okay, come on now.
Yes. What were you saying?
I was like, look,
But I was actually in your party with you.
one of you needs to fake a disconnect and then
reset.
Yeah, reset it. All right, we're gonna try this. If they get up again, fake another reset. No, I believe.
Oh,
that's a really good try right there.
I thought he had that.
Oh,
and
another big.
Well, whatever you told them, it's working so far. They're getting the pressure. They're getting the shots. Here comes the cross. Yeah, picked
I
off.
sent them a picture of a kitten, and I said, sure would be a shame if something happened to this kitten. That kitten's in so much trouble.
That kitten is gone.
Like that play right there, instead of trying to force it, go down low with it, maybe cycle back to your point, because it's just a 2-on-1 the other way.
Yeah, the kitten just got force-fed a Reggae Crunch, and it's not doing well.
Don't forget about our new learning system, Oregano.
Oh.
No, we still got some time.
How did he keep that rebound?
Sean, I will say this. We were down 6-2 and came back and won an OT.
I was watching that in between, like, our game. When I was getting my ass kicked there in game 1, I looked back and I was like, how the fuck is this game 6-6? What did I miss?
Yeah, you blinked. It happened so fast. It's a great game. Oh,
good try.
Good save. Oh, is it still live? No.
No.
Yeah, 6-2, man.
Philadelphia's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered.
Generals do have the advantage in the face-offs.
Yeah. Time is running out.
But it's just the oh, jeez, look at that speed.
Oh, good job.
Oh, and a little shoulder check by the goalie. Don't see that too often in close quarters. Oh, what an angle. That's tough. Are they playing man-to-man defense yet?
Man, I'm not gonna make excuses. Our this second line has gone through the ringer twice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for all these guys. I want to give this speech, but not yet because
you might want to start.
Yeah, they all give the boys
writing that speech.
It's gonna be shout out to Philly. I mean, these guys. Can I make one excuse? These Philly boys have been playing together for a long time. We have nothing but the utmost respect and nothing but positive words to say about Caffrey and Sad. They ran a very, very good team as their results in this series and the season show. Like I said, we did the data analysis, if I'm going to go that nerdy with it, and they ran 12 different lines in 24 games. So they've definitely done their work. They've got everybody firing together. Our second line, man, I want to throw out. So first of all, Tony BMX know that they're certified bosses, and those guys are my teammates for life. But I will say, Gritty, if he's not a top 5 pick next season, it's a travesty. LDG Ninja Fish, man, this guy stepped up. Oh, okay, wait. If I keep doing this and they score,
Yeah, keep talking them up. They're listening.
I do want to throw some shout outs though, because LDG Ninja Fish was drafted as a center. He played defense for 3/4 of the season. He excelled at it. That man deserves all the respect in the world. Mad Attack, this guy stepped up not only as a goalie, but in every position, and he did so with a positive attitude. He was a certified boss all season. Gritty as well. I'm sure I covered him already. Brew is just fucking just sweating passion for this game. So I was glad he gets to at least play one game here. I'm sad it didn't go the way we wanted, but I'm glad at least he got out there because man, oh man, he deserves it. So, and shout out to Pillsbury for stepping up late in the season. For like the last 4 weeks, our second line was different almost every time. So,
jeez.
But that's to that.
You guys have had quite the season.
It's real quick though. Shout out to Sean too for putting together a hell of a hockey team.
Yeah, that too. Like, hey,
these guys were great. I lucked out. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm gonna keep talking.
Keep
these guys were
talking
great.
about them.
And
here's our timeout.
Hey, I will say this though, they've got more shots this period than they had the last two.
They've got 9 shots this period. Yeah.
They had 6 shots through 2, and they've got 9 3/4 through the third.
Well, now I kind of have to just keep talking them up this whole time.
Yeah, who else? Who else did you trade away that you had?
We didn't have. I don't think. Oh well, we traded Wiley. Hey, that is a good point.
That's
man.
right.
Because one thing, each team has a little bit of turmoil, right? There's always like some butting heads, some butting egos, something like that. Something happens. That didn't happen once on this team. And these guys were just straight up bros. The first thing this team did was trade away the league MVP and the defenseman that led the league in assists. And nobody gave shit. Everybody was like, that's what we're doing? Okay, cool. And then they just went with the game plan. So shout out to all these guys. I know I will say his name. Lax is gone now. I believe he's still welcome back. But shout out to Lax for the effort that he put in, and that line was cooking when he was out there for sure. And also shout out Scheif, who had to leave for unknown reasons, but it wasn't anything malicious for sure. So I hope he's back in the league too. But that being said,
he wrote me a letter, and it was everything malicious. That's exactly what he said. Verbatim.
Yeah, I believe he ended it with JFK had it coming.
JFK, I hate Sean.
Oh, what a pick.
I very much appreciate
within 3.
I very much appreciate the opportunity to give those guys shout outs. That's one thing I really wanted to do is shout out to all those guys. I hope they all stick around, and next season they all deserve a high draft pick because they've been nothing short of amazing. But this is Philly's moment. Congratulations to Caffrey. Congratulations to Sad and all the guys on this team, man. Like I said, we did the deep dive on these guys. And boy, oh boy.
Guys just pulled the goalie.
We got a rematch. Why are we?
Okay. Also, I'd like to say shout out to Croker for making a good macaroni and cheese. I got to keep talking. Shout out Tony for being a great GM. If I could say anything to him, it would be fuck you, Tony. And BMX for being a great defenseman. And come on, guys.
Great job of pulling the goalie. The goalie's trying to come back. Wait, how did he get back so fast?
I would say
shout out the chef penalty box.
Shout out Jesus Cristo, number 1 in our hearts, number 1 in our programs.
Our sponsors would love a shout out as well.
If it helps, penalty shot for the Generals.
Who's the Irregular player of the game for Game 6?
I don't know yet. It'll be whoever ties the game here.
And wins it.
Oh no, this is only within 1 though.
It'll be within 1, yeah.
Sal
Pip shuts the door. Hey, also shout out Sal Pip for being an amazing ECU. And I will say, I was going to say shout out Brick World, but also fuck you Brick World at the same time. Because, man, you were a nightmare in net and you were a nightmare on the draw. And classy move by Philly here. Classy move by Philly. Good series. Great job. shout out to them, and I am super excited
Shoot
next
right
week.
now.
I'm super
That
excited to
is-
see Moscow Philly. It's going to be the rematch of Caffrey and our own Barkov here,
It's
eh?
the same teams, bro. This is a rematch. It's a rematch of the last cup. Saturday was
is.
owning that team as well.
Oh, he was too. That's
So-
right. Okay.
That's right.
We have 4 returning
So-
players from our cup team too.
Here's what I'm gonna say. All right, all right. So Barkov, you can't say a word.
I won't.
Everybody else in this chat, sticker shock reaction. Who wins the cup? Season 3. Don't think about it. Just say it. Rain.
Moscow.
Moscow. Okay, there's one.
Moscow.
I think Moscow. I think Moscow takes it, man.
Okay.
I'll be the
Hatfield?
contrarian
You said that?
and say
There you go, Sean.
I'm going to say Philly, man. That the depth that this team showed us was substantial, and they've got a number 1 goalie that can play number 1 center or also number 1 wing, and that's a nightmare.
I'm gonna go with Philly myself. Initial reaction off the playoffs. No, I think it's gonna be I think it goes 7 again. I think it goes 7.
Wait, wouldn't that
I
be?
hope it goes 7.
I don't. Fuck that. The stress.
Well,
Do
that's
we
what
wanna
you
get
get
in-
for winning.
Do you know how
in here?
nerve-wracking that game 7 was last season?
Yeah,
I lost 3 years of my life.
that's fair. Yeah. Well, hey, you got the dub.
That's true.
Yeah, worth it.
Worth it.
Awesome night. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Absolutely. GG's. Brick, I think we'll get you in next week before the start of the finals there. We'll get some words from both teams, I think, on Tuesday. And then we're going
That'd
to
be great.
down for tonight. Congrats to the Moscow 69ers and the Philly Cheeseskates for reaching the finals. Both teams proved that they deserve to be there. We're going to be back next Tuesday with the start of the finals. We'll do a 30-minute run-up show talking about it. Please join myself and everybody else that can make it. And yeah, boy, oh boy, it's going to be a heck of a series.
Sign up for season 4.
And
Sign up for season 4.
Good stuff. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining us. Great hockey by all teams involved. Thank you for watching. Great job, all the commentators here, for keeping everything going. And we will catch you next Tuesday. Peace out.